Back at Lions Field in Waconia, ready for Class C amateur baseball. The Eagle Lake Expos, the visitors. The Watertown Red Devils are the home team. We're getting the instructions from the umpires, the ground rules. We'll come back with this game right after this on Prep Spotlight TV.
Amateur baseball is one of Minnesota's great sporting traditions. The state tournament brings together hundreds of communities in late summer at great ballparks all around the state. Coverage of every game can be found on PrepSpotlight.tv. PrepSpotlight.tv's coverage of today's state tournament game is made possible by the Minnesota Baseball Association, and also with help from the Minnesota Twins. Celebrate Town Ball with the Twins on September 11th. Visit twinsbaseball.com/townball for details. Now let's get to the ballpark.
Back in Waconia on a lovely day for baseball. We take a look at the meeting at home plate between the managers. Earlier today, the Sobieski Skis defeated Dumont 5-0 to earn the right to play Sartell at noon tomorrow on this field in the semifinals of this event. Let's get to the starting lineups now, beginning with the Eagle Lake Expos, who are wearing white with powder blue numerals. Leading off and playing center field, number 3, Max Gertzen. Batting second and playing short, number 1, Matt Work. Batting third and playing left field, number 5, Owen Atherton. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 19, Jake Schreiber. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 13, Seth Gutler. Batting sixth and doing the catching, number 2, Luke Johnson. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 14, Matt Helgett. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 17, Travis Noren. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 10, Tony Ross. And doing the pitching is one of their pickups for Eagle Lake, Dalton Gross from Waterville. Gets the start for Eagle Lake in this game. And if you're curious as to how it works to have a player from another team pitch, well, all you had to do was look at what Caleb Strack did for Sobieski. He was a pickup as well. And he pitched a 2-hit shutout in the last contest. So, yeah, it can work pretty well. For the Watertown Red Devils, leading off and playing center field, number 2, Pat Sheeta. Batting second and playing third base, number 28, Ben Smith. Batting third and playing left field, number 11, Mitch Kelzer. Batting fourth and doing the pitching, number 24, Zach Eiton. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 23, Ryan Handgartner. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 10, Nick Truckee. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 5, Andrew Nichols. Batting eighth and playing short, number 7, Jackson Meyer. And batting ninth and playing first base, number 6, Jadrian Keevy. The player that is being hit for in the lineup today is the catcher, Ben Thiessen, wears number 34, but will not bat, at least at the start of this game. Zach Eiton doing the pitching and batting in the cleanup spot today for the Red Devils. As we finish up those instructions at home plate. Earlier today, the saga of St. Martin continued, and they say that you have the opportunity to see something that you've never seen before when you watch baseball. This is something I've never seen, and I'm sure a lot of people never have either. St. Martin was no hit for the second time in this tournament today. Last weekend, they won their game 1-0, and they scored their run on a walk, 2-base wild pitch, and a squeeze play, and won the game 1-0 despite not having a hit. Today, they were no hit again, and this time they lost by 3-0. So their tournament is over. In their last 2 games, they had no hits, and they finished 1-1. Baseball is a funny game, as Joe Garagiola would say, and did say in his book of that same name that talked about baseball in the 1950s. We'll get the introductions of the lineups here, and we'll get this game underway on Prep Spotlight TV. All right, the Watertown Red Devils introduced. They are the home team in this game. Eagle Lake will do the plate in the first inning, and we're just about ready to go. We are just about on time, which, if you've been following this tournament, you know has been occasionally difficult to manage. We've had long games. We've had some rain. Good baseball, though. I mean, there's no two ways about that, but we're going to start this one right on time, and that's what the doctor ordered here on a lovely Labor Day Saturday weekend. 73 degrees here in Waconia. Wind is blowing from the west-northwest at 11 miles per hour. That's going to be from basically behind the first base side out towards left center field. We're looking straight east here as you watch Eiton taking his warm-up tosses for Watertown. Big right-hander wears number 24. And again, 325 down the lines, 370 to the alleys here in Waconia. A lovely field and a perfect day for baseball. Jeff Pape is my name, and I'll have the pleasure of calling this game for you before giving way for the two evening games coming up. So if you like amateur baseball, just park yourself right in front of your screen here today and watch the Class C quarterfinal playdowns here on Prep Spotlight TV. As Eiton ready now, finishing his warm-up tosses. Ben Tyson is the catcher and the player that is being hit for in the lineup today. Red Devils, not coincidentally, wearing red with white numerals. We're told the player to watch for Eagle Lake, Matt Work, the shortstop. He'll be the number 2 man on the order, and he'll get a poke here in the first inning at Eiton as the throw goes down to second base, and we are ready to get started. Glad to have you along here on Prep Spotlight TV as the teams play down. The winner of this game is right back here tomorrow. Absolutely perfect afternoon as Max Gertzen stands in for Eagle Lake, working against Eiton. First pitch at 1:29, and it is a strike call to fastball right down the middle. Gertzen, a right-handed batter. They're playing him straight away. Third baseman Smith is at the edge of the grass on the third base side, and here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Eiton with some pretty good pop on that fastball there. 2 strikes to count. Now Eiton ready. Looks in, and here is his 0-2 delivery. Fastball low. 1-2. Slightly open stance for the right-handed batting Gertzen. But now having to protect the plate with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Eiton ready, and he works. Swung on and tapped towards the left side. Meyer charging it short, has it, throws on to first in time, and that retires Gertzen for the first out. 6-3. And here's Work, the shortstop. Of a slowly hit ground ball. Gertzen made it close by hustling down the line, but Meyer had it all the way. Now Work stands in, right-handed batter. Here's the pitch. Takes us the right called. Get on a fastball, so Eiton again ahead, 1 strike in the count. Now ready. 0-1. Breaking pitch is popped up behind short. Meyer going after it, and now the center fielder Sheeta coming in, and he makes the catch at waist height to retire Work. That was a little bit of trouble there, but Sheeta got there. Little bit of a late break on it, but he made the catch, and it's 2 up and 2 down here in the first for Eagle Lake. And now here's Owen Atherton, the left fielder. Where's number 5? And Eiton has the first 2. Got him played a step towards left center field out in the outfield. Now Sheeta comes back behind the bag, and here's the pitch. Fastball up and in. Ball one to Atherton. Jake Schreiber is on deck if Atherton is able to reach here in the top half of the first. Now the pitch swung on, and that is popped up on the right side. The pitcher, Eiton, is over for it, and he makes the call and the catch. So Atherton is retired. And so are the Expos in the first inning, and they retired on only 8 pitches. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. 1/2 inning. And here comes Watertown on Prep Spotlight TV.
Nobody does high school sports like PrepSpotlight.tv. Your home for Minnesota State tournament action is also where you can find the best weekly action during the regular season in 2021. We make it easy to be a high school sports fan at PrepSpotlight.tv.
Dalton Gross, left-handed pitcher, taking his tosses. He is, again, a draftee, pickup player. He is from Waterville, pitching to Watertown. You saw the left-handed draftee player in the last game pitch a gem. Caleb struck 7 strikeouts, a 2-hit shutout as Sobieski defeated Dumont 5-0 to earn a spot in the next round. They get to play Sartell next. Sheeta, Smith, and Kelzer due up in the bottom of the first inning. And the Red Devils will get an opportunity to strut their stuff. Here's Pat Sheeta, the center fielder, to lead off. Lefty against lefty to start off. Now Sheeta stands in. Gross ready, and look how shallow Noren's playing at third base. Here's a pitch, and it is taken low for ball one. Well, you can't see it, but if you look over, probably 3 full steps in on the grass, Noren at third base. Here's a pitch, and there's a bender that is over for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the pitch. And that is roped to right field for a base hit. And Sheeta starts it off with a single to right field. And that'll bring up Ben Smith, the third baseman. When the third baseman is in so shallow, just lets people see just maybe one shot when he's in. So here's Smith. And now you see again how shallow Noren is playing at third base. Ordinarily, you'll see guys on the edge of the grass, but that's a very shallow third base. And there's a pitch fouled away down the third base side by Smith and out of play for strike one. We'll pull back and we'll see the infield here as Sheeta takes his lead from first base. He's got a good lead. Gross ready. And here's the pitch. That is on the corner. And it is no balls and 2 strikes to Ben Smith. Now the 1-2. And he tried to get him to fish there on a good take. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Smith. So now Sheeta gets his lead. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gross sets and works. Swung on and grounded to the right side. Might be 2. Schreiber picks it up, goes to second for 1, and that's all they get. Smith forces Sheeta 3-6. And that will bring up Mitch Kelzer, the left fielder. They take the sure out at second base. Right-handed batter. Kelzer gets Dalton Gross, who give up the leadoff single to Cheetah. Smith now the base runner at first base, and the pitch. That is a little bit low. 1 ball and no strikes to Kelzer. Zach Eiten, the pitcher and cleanup hitter, waits on deck. Now the pitch. Drops down a little bit and missed upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Gross looks in now. Smith gets his lead at first base. And the 2-0. That is low and in. And it's 3 balls and no strikes. Here comes a 3-0. Shows bunt and takes low for ball 4. So it's a 4-pitch walk to Kelzer. Smith on to second base, and here's Eiten. So a little bit of a jam here in the bottom of the first inning for Gross, who now has 2 runners on and 1 out, and the number 4 man at the plate. First offering from Gross is fouled away on the first base side, and that'll get out of play for strike 1. Ryan Handgardner moving into the on-deck circle for the Red Devils, who have a runner in scoring position in the bottom of the first inning. The 0-1. Oh, pulled the string on him, and Eiten swung way out on the front foot. 2 strikes. Well, that changeup is not bad. You change speeds and get him over the plate. Gross will make his job much easier. 2 strikes to Eiten. Swung on off the end of the bat. Cued foul down the first base line. Count holds at 0-2. So Gross is able to change speeds like that and get it over. Might be an interesting afternoon for him here. Infield is in at the corners. Middle infield at double play depth. And here's the 0-2 delivery. Up with a fastball. And Eiten doesn't bite. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Schreiber, the first baseman, was at the edge of the grass on the first base side. He's not holding the trail runner, of course. Noren playing even with the bag at third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes, and Eiten goes down. First strikeout for Gross, and that'll leave it up to Handgardner, the second baseman. 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the first inning. 1 strikeout and 1 walk for Gross here in the first inning. Now Gross from the belt. And that is fouled straight back into the netting. 1 strike to Handgardner. Nick Truck, the designated hitter, is on deck. Gross to the belt. Here's the 0-1. Fastball. That's popped up on the right side, and that's going to get out of play. So Gross ahead, 2 strikes on Handgardner. Now Gross comes set. And the 0-2. Fastball. That is popped up. Behind short. Work going over. Now gives way to the center fielder, Gertzen, who makes the catch. And the Red Devils are turned away in their half of the first inning. No runs. 1 hit, no errors, and they leave 2. 1 inning played. Scoreless here on Prep Spotlight TV.
Celebrate the end of the 2021 Town Ball season. Join your teammates, rivals, and ball fans from around the state at the Twins game on September 11th. Special ticket pricing for Town Ball players and fans. Salutes to the newly crowned champs and a very fun night at the ballpark. Order your tickets at twinsbaseball.com/townball and wear your town's team colors to Target Field on September 11th.
Back at Lions Field in Waconia, we've played 1 inning. No score, and Eiten will face 4-5-6 for the Expos, retired in order in the first inning. Schreiber, Gutter, and Johnson are the middle third of the order here for Eagle Lake. And 2 more games here this afternoon and this evening in Waconia, and we're right back at it on Sunday as well with the championships on Monday. Lots of good amateur baseball still left here, but it is coming to an end. You can catch it all still, though, on Prep Spotlight TV. And here is Jake Schreiber. Knighton stands in, and the pitch to Schreiber. Fastball is in, 1 ball and no strikes. Only 8 pitches in the first inning needed for Knighton, 6 strikes. A little bit of an open stance for the cleanup man here in the Eagle Lake order. Got him played straight away. Here's the 1-0. And that is flick fouled on the first base side. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Eiten ready, and here he comes, and that's off the end of the bat. Rolled towards the right side. Handgartner to his right has it, and throws him out. 1 down, and here is Seth Gutter, the designated hitter. And Eiten has retired the first 4. He's pretty good out of the chute here. Right-handed batter. Gutter wears lucky 13 for Eagle Lake. There's the pitch. Swung on, and that's rolled towards third. Smith on the second hop. It got past him, and it's going to be, he'll reach, actually. Gutter reaches, and we will see what they score here. There's a chopper, could have been played, but it did hop, and it wound up going deep in the hole. Meyer wasn't able to make the play, so we'll wait for the official scoring on it. I think you have to score that in error, and he does, yes. As Gutter probably would not have beaten that out had the play been made, and now Luke Johnson, the catcher, takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Gutter is the runner at first base with 1 down in the second inning. And the pitch. Swung through the fastball. And Johnson is now down 2 strikes with Helgett, the right fielder, on deck. Eiten to the belt. Now throws over and Gutton's back standing. Doesn't have much of a lead. Fairly easy to get him back there to the bag. And now Johnson with 2 strikes. Swings and misses on a fastball, and that will retire Johnson for the second out. And with 2 down, here's Helgett, the right fielder. First strikeout for Eiten. Helgett with a 2-out base runner. Eiten ready, here he comes, and he's inside with a fastball. 1-0. Helgett crowds the plate a little bit. Got his toes up towards the front edge of the batter's box. 0-1, fastball. Didn't matter to Eiten, though, as he hit the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Getter gets his lead from first base. 1-1, and that's upstairs, 2-1. Two and 1. Eiten now hops off the rubber and throws over to first base. Gutter, no trouble there. Just underway on a wonderful afternoon here. Here's the pitch, and he looks at a fastball that is over for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Place is just about full when you look down the third base line of the stands. The grandstand is filled. Here's the 2-2 delivery coming. Helgett swings and lines one down the line for right field, and Nichols going after it, and it is foul. Didn't miss by much there, but Helga tried to punch one down the right field line and just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Height and ready. Comes set. And the 2-2 delivery. Swung on and rolled slowly to the right side. Handgartner is up with it, and he goes on to first base, and that will retire Eagle Lake in the second inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We have played an inning and a half, and it's no score here from Waconia.
All summer long, you have gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone, a home run.
Diamonds that decorate and help define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball in our hometowns. And on September 11th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Royals at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the newly crowned state amateur champs will be honored at the Town Ball Tavern and during a pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3! Fairmont, state champions in 2020.
Congratulations to the Fairmont Martins. They are your 2020.
For tickets to the Twins' Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 11th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
Bottom 2 as Dalton Gross gets ready to face 6, 7, and 8 in the Watertown order, and the first man to the plate is the designated hitter. Nick Truck, the designated hitter. Nichols and Meyer also due up here in the bottom half of the second inning. Dalton Gross works, starts him with a fastball that is through there for a strike. 0-1. Infield at a more standard depth now. And Tripp takes up high. 1-1. Noren, who was playing well in on the grass for the first couple of batters of the Watertown order, now back even with the bag at third base. 1-1. Meg Bender is over and struck down 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Gross ready, and he works 1-2. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. Count holds, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Gross is ready, and here comes the 1-2 delivery. Good looking pitch. Got him looking on the outside corner. And Truck is a strikeout victim. Second strikeout for Gross, and here's Nichols, the right fielder. And now again, Noren will come in on the grass at third base. 1 strike pitch, a breaking ball low and away to Nichols. And Gross, if that's an indication, is trying to pitch him away, and we'll see how that proceeds. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch, and another fastball, or breaking ball rather, away off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes. Now Gross ready, here he comes. Leans him back with a fastball in on his hands, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. Here comes a 3-0. And that is a strike called. 3-1. Now Gross ready, here he comes. Fastball is popped up on the left side, and Noren comes over into foul ground. The third baseman makes the call and the catch to retire Nichols on a foul out to third base. 2 down. And here's Jackson Meyer, the shortstop. Number 8 man in the batting order for the Red Devils. Not a bad batter for Gross there. Got behind 3-0 and then came back and made the hitter hit his pitch. Works from the set, and here's the pitch. That is low. 1 ball and no strikes. Chewing the windup. There's the 1-0 delivery. And that is fouled back on the first base side. That gets out of play and evens things with Meyer. 1 ball and 1 strike, and the obligatory glass breaking sound effect played. Gross works quickly, and here he comes 1-1. That's upstairs. 2-1. They do have Meyer shaded a little bit towards right center field. Here's a pitch. That is in the dirt. It's 3 balls and a strike. Gross ready. 3-1. And that is low. And that's the second walk issued by Gross. 2-out free pass to Meyer. And here is Jadrian Keevy, the first baseman. Number 9 man in the batting order. And Watertown has a 2-out base runner. Meyer has a decent lead at first base. Here's a pitch, and a breaking ball is over for a strike to Keevy. Number 9 man. Watertown trying to get something started here. A 2-out rally in the bottom half of inning number 2. Pitches outside. 1-1. Gross needed 19 pitches in the first inning, 12 strikes. Now it comes 1-1. And he took a little bit off and missed high. 2-1. And he's at 18 pitches in this inning. 2-1. Gross misses in the dirt, and it's 3-1 now to the number 9 man, Keevy. Cheetah, the leadoff hitter, waits on deck. Gross works 3-1. Fastball is in there. 3-2. Keevy was hoping for the call there. He took the step towards first base, but not far enough to embarrass either himself or the plate umpire. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Keevy. Step and a throw to first base, and that is real close. You look at Gross's front foot. He is about as far as you can go towards the plate without getting called for a balk. That was a better move. 3-2. Swung on, and that is fouled away on the first base side out of play. Count holds at 3-2. We'll see a lot of pitchers that throw over on 3-2 nowadays. Here's the payoff. Oh, a lovely breaking pitch. Got him looking. And Keevy is a strikeout victim, and that is strikeout number 3 for Gross. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We play 2, and we're scoreless here on Prep Spotlight TV.
Town ball tour. Head to the small towns and tell people what it's all about.
A lot of excitement. Weather is fantastic.
This place has been here since the early 80s.
This is a baseball town.
The town is here. The kids are here. It's safe. It's a wonderful environment.
We certainly met some wonderful characters.
Thanks for joining us for another season of Fox 9's Town Ball Tour.
Two scoreless innings here from Waconia as we play on to the third. 8-9-1 due up for Eagle Lake. And the Expos, Travis Noren, Tony Ross, and Max Gertzen, the leadoff man. Zach Eiton has started off strongly. He's thrown only 21 pitches in 2 innings, 16 strikes, and has allowed 1 base runner. That was when Seth Gutter reached on an error in the second inning.
Kenny, I guess I'll have another one. Then I will, yeah. You used yours already or not?
All right, here's Noren to lead things off. Left-handed batter. Toe of his left foot right on the chalk line in the front of the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Eiton starts him with a strike called on the outside corner. 0-1. Eiton ready, and now he puts a breaking ball outside, and that evens things up. A little bit of an open stance at the plate. They got him played straight away. Smith at third base is on the edge of the grass as a fastball clips the outside corner. 1-2. Eiton ready, winds up. Here's his 1-2, and that's fouled off the end of the bat at the plate. And Noren stays alive, still 1-2. Eiton ready, takes a deep breath, winds up, comes 1-2, and that's swung on and rolled towards third. Smith over, has trouble with it, and it's going to be another error. So Travis Noren is aboard here in the third inning. Second error on Smith at third base in 3 innings. And here's Ross, the second baseman. We'll see if Eagle Lake will play small ball here as Smith now comes in onto the grass on the third base side with the number 9 man at the plate. They squared a bunt and he pulls back, takes low for ball 1. So Watertown now will presumably defend against a bunt again. 1 ball and no strikes. Shows bunt, taps it, foul at the plate. 1-1. Red Devils now with we allowed 2 base runners, and now timeout as Eiton is he's swatting some bugs away on the mound. He's took his hat off and started to swipe around him. If he's got a bee around him or something. Didn't look too happy. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a nice bunt. Right back to the mound. Eiton picks it up. He goes to first base, and he gets his man. Ross is retired. And Noren takes second base. And here's Gertzen, the center fielder, grounded out to short to start things off in the first inning. Now he's got a runner in scoring position with 1 out in the third. Eiton now out of the set. And a 58-foot fastball into the dirt. Ball 1 to Gertzen. A good stop there by Tyson, the catcher. 1-0. Now Eiton comes set. There's his 1-0. And it is just off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes to the leadoff man. Now ready. And here's the 2-0 from Eiton. He's taking all the way, and he takes a breaking ball over for a strike. 2-1. Just like a little cut fastball or a slider there from Eiton. Now the 2-1. And that is fouled back to the screen, and it's even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Eagle Lake leadoff man. Now Eiton looks in. Comes set, and here's the 2-2 delivery. Fouled straight back by Gertzen, and that holds the count, 2-2. Eiton ready. And here he comes again. Swung on, and that's tapped foul at the plate. Allen holds for Gertzen, and they're making Eiton work a little bit harder. Eagle Lake is in this inning. We needed 8 pitches in the first inning and 13 in the second to get off the field. This is number 15 of this inning. 2-2. Swung on, and that is popped up on the first base side. Catcher over for a look. And that is going to, land right in front of the dugout. And a slide there by Tyson. He wasn't able to make the play. Off the bat, that looked like it was going to make the seats. But came back in, and Tyson wound up making a slide on the cement just to the left of that fence in front of the dugout. Moving along here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right and ready. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and it's called low. And it's 3-2 now to Gertzen. It's a good take there by Gertzen, close to the plate, and he didn't bite. Now Aiton on a 3-2 delivery. Steps off. Now sets. Here comes 3-2. Swung on, and that is hit in the air to right field. Going over for it is Nichols towards the line. Makes the catch. Tagging at second is Noren. And he will make it to third on a fly to right field by Gertzen that advances the runner. And then leave it up to work, the shortstop. So taking third is Noren. And a 2-out hit from Work would draw first blood for Eagle Lake, and he takes a fastball in on the hands. 1 ball and no strikes. Atherton is on deck. Now the pitch. That is on the corner. And it evens things up to Work, who flew to center his first time up. 1-1. Fastball line to center field. Coming over is Cheetah, and he has to play it on the hop. Noren scores, and Eagle Lake has broken on board 1-0 on an RBI single by Matt Work. Hit it right on the line. Noren scores. It's an unearned run. As will any of these runs be unearned if any more score. Here's Atherton. And there's a fastball on the corner for strike 1. First hit for Eagle Lake. Plates their first run. Atherton popped back to the pitchers. First time up as Work gets his lead. Here's the pitch, and that is lined right at the third baseman Smith, who makes the catch. Atherton hit it right on the screws, but right at the third baseman, and Eagle Lake scores in the third inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left, 2.5, and it is Eagle Lake up 1-0 here on Prep Spotlight TV.
Highlight hit and looked it out to right field, going back towards the wall. This could have a chance, and it's gonna be gone. A 2-run blast off the bat of Jake Hendricks in the top of the 4th makes it 2-0. Over to the mini-met, Jordan. Launched out to left field. That's a no-doubter. Make it 9 runs on the night.
Total game tomorrow. This one, line to center, diving, the shortstop, and making the catch. Crack to third. Runner comes home. They'll go home with the throw, and the ball can't be caught on the hop.
As he fires, the run takes off for second base. A line shot over to the first baseman. Hoffman puts that away, steps on first for a double play. One now from Sjogren and on relief. And that will hit the foot of the batter. So a hit by pitch will bring in the 3rd run of the inning and 3rd run of the ball game here, as Chan Hassan, with only 1 hit on the inning now, has scored 3 runs.
Bottom 3 here in Waconia as Watertown comes to the plate. They flip the order. And it'll be Pat Cheetah to lead things off for the Red Devils. He has their only hit, led off the game with a single to right field. Dalton Gross, 41 pitches through 2 innings, 23 strikes. And again, Noren well in on the grass at third base. Here's the pitch. Cheetah takes a breaking ball on the corner for strike one. Cheetah, Smith, and Kelzer due up here in the bottom of the third, top of the order. Gross ready. And a breaking ball misses low, 1-1. I'm reminded as I watch Noren play third base of the old videos of Eddie Feiner. And there's a long drive down the right field line. That's going to head towards the corner, a base hit. And Cheetah will stop as Helgett got over there quickly and held him to a single. I think that might have been 2 bases out of the box, but Cheetah's 2 for 2. And you saw those old videos of Eddie Feiner, the fast pitch softball pitcher, where his third baseman was playing, was just a few steps off the plate, not just a few steps onto the grass. Anybody that could make contact against him could ring up his third baseman pretty easily. Here's the pitch. And it's taken low and away by Ben Smith, who forced Cheetah last time with a ground ball to first base. Ball one, Kelzer on deck. Of course, he only played with 4 players on that team. Runner goes, great jump. Pitch is taken for a strike, no throw as the ball got away from Johnson. It's a stolen base for Cheetah. And a runner at second base, nobody out, and a 1-1 count to Ben Smith. He used to do the same thing Satchel Paige always liked to do when he would pitch in barnstorming games. Just a 1-1 squares down the third base side. Noren charging it, and it goes foul, 1-2. He would occasionally call in his teammates and just pitch to the opposing team with no one behind him. And then he'd strike out the side. One ball and 2 strikes to Smith. There's the pitch. Swung on and a rope foul down the first base side. Count holds, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Vin Scully tells the story about the time Satchel Paige in his late 50s, as part of a dare, threw a ball inside an opening on the scoreboard in Los Angeles. There's a fastball low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. One of the great control pitchers, indeed one of the best players ever to play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. They're going to have to throw him out, though. Nope. And they said he didn't drop it, so they won't have to throw him out. And Smith is a strikeout victim. That's 4 strikeouts for Gross. He's had at least 1 in each inning, and here's Kelzer with Cheetah at second base, 1 down in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Nobody could tell a story like Vin Scully. Kelzer takes low and away, 1 ball and no strikes. He walked his first time up. Gross has struck out 4 and walked 2 here in 2 1/3 innings of work. Eiton is on deck. Now Schreiber is in on the grass at first base. Here's the pitch from Gross. Breaking ball, and that swerves inside. 2-0. Now Gross to the belt, and here is his pitch. And that is in the dirt, and it's 3-0. Eagle Lake scored in the top of this inning and now trying to hold that lead with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone in the home half of the 3rd inning. Gross works 3-0. And it's low, a 4-pitch walk to Kelzer. Second time he's walked. 3rd walk by Gross, and now here's Eiton, who struck out swinging his first time up. Dalton Gross here again with a 2-out base runner. Same situation he was in the last time with Eiton up. First and second and one out. And that time he won with the strikeout. Here's a pitch. And that's off the plate, and that's 5 in a row out of the zone. Ball 1 to Eiton. Handgartner on deck. One 0. And that is low, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Eiton, I would presume, is the number 4 man with a green light here, but we'll see if he takes, as Gross has been charitable here in the second inning, missing 6 in a row out of the zone. Here's a 2-0. There's a strike on the outside corner. And it's 2-1. Schreiber in on the grass at first. Noren even with the bag at third. Here's the 2-1, and that's swung on and grounded to Noren at third. It's off him. A hard hit ball. Everybody's safe. And Eiton will reach. See how they score that. It was a scorcher right at the third baseman. And they are going to score an error on it. Tough error, as my friend Dave Whitman would say, but really no other choice. Cheetah to third, Kelzer to second, and they're loaded for Handgartner, who flew to center his first time up. Breaking pitch hangs outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Truck on deck, the DH. Now to the belt, and here's the 1-0. And that is a strike called. 1-1. So a jam here. Gross trying to pitch out of as Watertown threatens in the bottom of the third. Here is the set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on him, and Handgartner out on the front foot. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitcher comes set, and Gross works 1-2. Swung on and rolled towards short. Work up with it to Ross for 1 on to first, and it is in time. A 6-4-3 double play, and Eagle Lake is out of the second inning. Watertown loads the bases with 1 out and fails to score. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and they leave 2. We have played 3 innings, no score here from Waconia on Prep Spotlight TV.
Such news. It's everything I ever wanted.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
Go to the 4th inning, and a hop in the step of the Eagle Lake Expos as they leave the field in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Watertown loads the bases and is turned away. And as we play inning number 4, it's the 4-5-6 men Schreiber, Gutter, and Johnson due up for the Expos. And through 3 innings, Eagle Lake 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. And Watertown no runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors. Jeff Pappas with you with a call this afternoon.
Yeah, it's growing.
We're giving way after this game for the evening session. First game today saw the Sobieski Skis defeat the Dumont Saints 5-0 on a 2-hit shutout for Caleb Strachan. A nice job there. 7 strikeouts, and he allowed 2 singles. And that puts the Saints out of the tournament. And now here's Schreiber, the first baseman, bounced to second base, his first time up, 0 for 1. Now the pitch, swung on, and that is hit on a line to left field. It's going to get past Kelzer, and it's going to roll to the fence. Schreiber around first, will lope into second base with a leadoff double. Schreiber beat Kelzer to the line there. They had him swung over just a little bit, and that was all it took. Schreiber, a first pitch double to left, and here's Gutter. The DH reached on an error his first time up as Eagle Lake with a leadoff double is in business here in the fourth. Now Eiton ready, works, and Gutter takes slow for ball one. 43 pitches, 32 strikes for 3 innings for Eiton. Now a runner in scoring position and nobody out for the big right-hander as he comes set, and here he comes. Swung on and missed by Gutter, and that evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Luke Johnson on deck. Eiton sets. Here's the 1-1. Showing bunt and tapping down the first baseline. Nice bunt. Eiton picks it up and he throws on to first base, and that gets Gutter on a 1-3 sacrifice. Schreiber takes third, and here's Johnson, the catcher, struck out swinging his first time up. Gutter looks like he's hobbled a little bit. He didn't get down the line well, and you always wonder if there's some nick that's happened there. Infield in at all 4 stations, and here's the pitch. Johnson takes low for ball 1. Struck out swinging his first time, 0 for 1. But the infield comes in for Watertown with 1 down here in the fourth, and Eagle Lake threatening. Oh, 1. Swung on and grounded to the left side. Contact play is on. Meyer can't find the handle. Throws to first. He does get the out and saves himself from an error, but Schreiber scores on the play. 6-3 the play and an RBI for Johnson. Schreiber scores, and Eagle Lake has a 2-0 lead. Well, good presence of mind there by Meyer, the shortstop. After he fumbled the ball, they did have the contact play on, so Schreiber was taken off down the line as Helget takes ball 1 high. But he had the presence of mind to pick the ball up and go to first where he still had a play. And now here's a line drive towards center field. Cheetah started in, now comes back and makes the catch on a line drive right at eye level. And that retires the side, but Eagle Lake scores. They got a run, 1 hit. No errors, and nobody left. 3.5. Eagle Lake on top, 2-0 here on Prep Spotlight TV.
Such news. It's everything I ever wanted.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
Champions are crowned this weekend, and they'll be saluted next Saturday night at Target Field. Visit twinsbaseball.com/townball to get details on the Twins salute to the 2021 amateur baseball season, and enjoy a night at Target Field as well. And Eagle Lake Expos enjoying things at the moment. They lead at 2-0 as we play the bottom of the fourth inning from Lions Field in Waconia. Jeff Pappas with a call this afternoon here on Prep Spotlight TV. Champions, as we mentioned, crowned on Labor Day, so chance to spend your holiday watching baseball. Boy, you can't beat that. And here's Nick Truck, the DH, struck out looking his first time up. Gross has thrown 62 pitches already through 3 innings, 34 strikes, so he's been hither and yon, and he gets a swinging strike on Truck for 0-1. He struck out 4 and walked 3 in 3 innings of work. It's the 0-1. That's taken upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Truck, Nichols, and Meyer due up here in the bottom of the 4th inning for Watertown. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and that is inside that big breaking ball. It's 2-1. Oh, he did call it a strike. Excuse me. And it is 1-2. Just a late strike call there, and I missed it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Swung on, and that is rolled fouled on the third base side. Count holds. One and 2 to the leadoff man here in the bottom of the 4th inning for Watertown. A great crowd out here in Waconia today. Now the 1-2. He missed up, and now it's 2-2. Dalton Gross comes at you from a couple of different arm angles. 2-2 delivery, and he drops down there, and he missed inside. Count is full. Not afraid to change the arm angle. Does not use a windup. So you never know where he's coming from until the ball's on top of you. 3-2. And that's ball 4. So Truck with a leadoff walk here in the 4th. That is walk number 4 issued by Dalton Gross. And here's Nichols, the right fielder, fouled out to the third baseman, Noren, his first time up. Watertown has not been retired in order in any innings so far. And now Truck, the leadoff base runner. Pretty good lead at first base. Where's the bunt? Pulls back, takes ball 1, and he did take a late. That is a late strike call from the plate umpire. And of course, it's nothing until he calls it, so you can't. Keeps you honest. 1 strike. And again, Nichols shows bunt. And he takes, and it's strike 2. And look how close. You saw Noren charging in. And that's fearless. Let's see if they keep the bunt on with 2 strikes here. Truck gets his lead. Gross ready, and here he comes. And he hit him on an 0-2 pitch. And Gross unhappy with himself there. Nichols down 2 strikes, hit by a pitch. And here is Jackson Meyer with first and second and nobody out in the 4th inning. And again, Noren will play in on the grass. Here's the pitch. Meyer squares the bunt, and he fouled it. So it's strike 1. Jadrian Keevy on deck, the first baseman. Schreiber at first base is also well in on the grass, so the corner infielders are super tight for Eagle Lake. And here's the pitch. Low and in, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Now you saw the shortstop on that play break for third on the wheel play. Now Gross is ready, and the 1-1. And that is off the plate. 2 balls and a strike to Meyer. Watertown trailing by 2 and looking to get on the board here in the 4th inning. Now Gross sets. 2-1. Strike called on the inside corner. Watertown fans don't like it, neither does Meyer, but the count is even at 2-2. Now, Gross sets 2-2. Swung on and fouled back to the screen on the right. And that holds the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Watertown has left 5 on base in the first 3 innings of this game.
You got to be organized, boy, and I'm organized, right?
Oh, he's ready in the 2-2. Got him on the outside corner, and Meyer is a strikeout victim. 5th strikeout for Gross. And here is Keevy, the number 9 man. 5 strikeouts for Gross, 3 of them called. Keevy struck out looking his first time up, and Cheetah's on deck, who's 2 for 2, so they're hoping that there's damage for him to do potentially as the order flips for the third trip through in the 4th inning. Here is the pitch from Gross. Popped up on the right side. It's going to get back to the screen and hit the roof. Strike 1 to Keevy. Truck at second, Nichols at first. 0-1. Breaking ball low and in. 1-1. Dalton Gross looks in now for the sign. 1-1. And that is sliced foul down the first base side, and that'll get out of play, and it's 1-2. Keevy standing at the play what they used to say with his foot in the bucket. And watch his stance. His foot, his toe points towards the plate, but now he opens up with his foot on the left side. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and that's rolled towards third. Noren up with it. He goes to second, and they don't get him. And everybody's safe. Eagle Lake doesn't think so, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out for Cheetah. And they're scoring on, I believe, a fielder's choice. I haven't seen an error on the board. So the bases are loaded for Cheetah. Nichols at second, Truck at third. 1 strike to him, and here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. So no indication on the scoreboard, hit, error, or otherwise. So we're scoring at a fielder's choice. Now the batter asks for time, and it's 0-2 to Cheetah, who singled to right both times up in the first and the third inning. Now Gross ready, and here he comes 0-2. Swung on and sliced foul down the third base side. That'll get out of play. Count holds at 2 strikes. Pitch count getting up here for Dalton Gross. He's well over 80 pitches already, and we're in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Now Gross ready, infield in at the corners. 0-2. 1 away. He tried to get Cheetah to fish. An 0-2 pitch, that's going to be a good take. Ben Smith is on deck. Gross ready, and here's the pitch. Just missed inside, and it is 2-2. Now Gross comes set. Here he comes on the 2-2. Swung on and hit to second base, and a play made there by Ross. Infield fly had been called, and Cheetah is out for the first time in the game on a pop out to second base. And here's Smith. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first, struck out swinging in the third, 0 for 2, but the bases are full of Red Devils here with 2 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the number 2 man on the order. Here's the pitch from Gross. Breaking ball is on the corner for strike 1. He's just shaving the front edge of the plate there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the screen, and it's 0-2 on Smith. Gross ready. There's the 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 6 strikeouts, and Watertown loads the bases in the 4th inning and doesn't score. They do it without benefit of a hit. No runs, no hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We played 4, and Eagle Lake leads it by 2-0 here on Prep Spotlight TV.
Nobody does high school sports like PrepSpotlight.tv. Your home for Minnesota State tournament action is also where you can find the best weekly action during the regular season in 2021. We make it easy to be a high school sports fan at PrepSpotlight.tv.
Well, Eagle Lake living dangerously here. They turn Watertown away again in the 4th inning. Watertown has already left 8 runners on base in 4 innings, which doesn't give Zach Eiten a whole lot to work with, but going to hold his team in the game here, trailing by 2. Eiten will face 8-9-1 for Eagle Lake in the 5th inning. Noren, Ross, and Gertzen are the scheduled batters. Glad to have you along here on Prep Spotlight TV this afternoon on a lovely Saturday afternoon. We ring out the summer here with Labor Day weekend closing out the amateur baseball season. Here's Noren, the third baseman, reached on an error and scored in the 3rd inning on the base hit by Work. Now, Eiten ready, and here he comes. Noreen swings and hits a slow roller to third. Smith to his left, lets Meyer, the shortstop, play it. Off balance throw is high, and the tag is not made. And Noren is safe at first base. Eiten is not happy, and neither are the Watertown players, and now they're going to converse. The umpires are going to talk about it. And they're going to see if, and they're going to call him out. And the play is 6-3. Umpires confer, and Travis Noreen is retired the first out here in the 5th inning. And here's Ross, the second baseman, sacrificed his first time. No official plate appearances, and no argument from the Expos either. The good umpiring there is the two talk to each other. First rule of umpiring is get the call right. That's what matters. And now Eiten works, and a strike called to Tony Ross. So we play here in the 5th inning. Eiten working quickly. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, and that is fouled back. And out of play. 2 strikes to Ross. Now Eiten looks in. There's the 0-2. Swung on, and that is hit towards right center field, and that is going to drop for a base hit. So Ross, a little flare out to right center field, and he is aboard. 1 out base runner for Gertzen as the order flips, and that is hit number 3 for the Expos. Gertzen has grounded to short and flown out to right in his 2 appearances. He's 0 for 2. So Ross gets aboard. Eiten sets, and here's the pitch, and that's off the plate with a fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Matt Work swinging a bat. He has an RBI here for Eagle Lake and an RBI single in the 3rd inning. 1-0 to Gertzen. That's off the plate and low. 2 balls, no strikes. Sobieski and Sartell will play tomorrow at noon on this field. There's a throw over to first base and the runner back. Working off the extreme left edge of the rubber. Eiten now puts a fastball inside. He's behind Gertzen. 3 balls and no strikes now. Eiten has struck out 1. It's his second 3-ball count of the day here. Here's the 3-0. And that's upstairs. It's a 4-pitch walk to Gertzen. Ross takes second. First and second, one out in the top of the fifth. And here's Work. Flew to center. Singled in a run in the third. 1 for 2. Ross with a pretty good lead at second base. And here is the pitch. Work taking all the way. Takes strike one. 51 pitches through 4 innings for Eaton. 37 strikes. Here's the 0-1. Curveball is fouled back to the screen, 0-2. Atherton is on deck for the Expos. Now Eaton to the belt. Looks at second. Looks again. Now comes to the plate. And a check swing. And no swing. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Work. Right-handed batter, the shortstop. 1 ball and 2 strikes behind in the count. Eaton ready. Here's the pitch. And it's in the dirt. Two and two. Now Eaton to the belt. 2-2 pitch. Work. Takes strike 3 on the outside corner. And he is a strikeout victim. Strikeout number 2 for Eaton, and that'll leave it up to Atherton, who is 0 for 2. Pop to the pitcher and line to third in his 2 appearances so far. Now he's got 2 on and 2 out, and a chance to expand a 2-0 Eagle Lake lead here in inning number 5. Here's the pitch. Eaton starts him with a fastball right through there for a strike. Schreiber is on deck if Atherton can reach and prolong the inning. Now Eaton to the belt, and here is the 0-1. That is outside. The fastball evens the count. Now ready, here comes the 1-1 delivery, and that's swung on and lined to left field for a base hit, and they're going to stop the runner at third base. Strong throw to the plate, and Atherton is aboard with a single, and they're loaded for Schreiber. Ross stopped at third. Gertzen at second. And here is Schreiber, who is 1 for 2. Grounded to second base, doubled and scored in the fourth. 1 for 2. Now we're going to get a conference here. And that breaks up. Our next game from Waconia is in the Class B tournament. The Champlin Lowgators against the Newmarket Muskies. That's at 4:30. And I'll give way to Eric Murphy. The call of that game. Here's a pitch. Runner starts down the third baseline as Schreiber takes strike 1. Ross at third base is trying to get in the pitcher's eyesight. And here's a pitch. Eaton missed off the corner, and it's 1-1. With 2 outs, I don't expect Ross has anything other than distraction in mind. Here's the pitch. Hit him. And that's going to force in a run. Schreiber hit by the pitch. Tough way to get an RBI, but it matters on the scoreboard as Eagle Lake moves up 3-0. So each pitcher has hit a batter in this game. And here's Gutter, the DH, reached on an error and then sacrificed his last time up. He's 0 for 1. And Eagle Lake extends its lead here. They have the bases loaded in the top of the 5th and 2 down. Just a walk down to first base to see how Schreiber was doing. That pitch rode up and in on him. Caught him up around the shoulder area, so checking is a good thing. And here's Gutter, the DH. And an important batter here for Eaton and the Red Devils. Here is the pitch. It is a strike called. Working quickly, here's the 0-1, and that is strike 2. Put it in the same spot as the last one, so he's got the DH down 2 strikes here. Eaton looks in, and here's the 0-2 delivery, and that is off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes, just straight fastballs here. Cutter hasn't taken the bat off his shoulder yet in this at-bat. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss and a pitch in the dirt, and that will do it for Eagle Lake in the 5th inning. 3rd strikeout for Eaton, but Eagle Lake scores again. They get a run, 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. As we play the bottom half of the 5th inning, before we go, though, we will pay tribute to a great friend of Minnesota baseball who has recently passed away.
The Minnesota baseball community lost a dear friend, a great leader last winter when Minnesota Baseball Association President Fred Roofs passed away at age 73. He served on the board of directors for more than a quarter century. In his first year as president, his leadership was instrumental in guiding the state amateur world through the COVID crisis. With the help of his board and the communities of Milroy, Springfield, and Shakopee, a very successful state tournament was completed on schedule without loss of a game and with fans in the stands. In his memory, the MBA started the Fred Roofs Golf Tournament this year, raising thousands of dollars for a scholarship that will provide a path to college for local student athletes. Fred was born in St. Peter, graduated from LeSueur, and went to college at Mankato State. In his professional life, he made huge contributions to the communities around Mankato and Marshall. But in the end, Fred Roofs' legacy is felt in every town in Minnesota where baseball is played.
Bottom half of the 5th inning, and Eagle Lake now up by 3. Watertown will send the heart of the order up, 3, 4, and 5. Kelzer, Eaton, and Handgartner against Dalton Gross, who has lived life on the edge so far. Swung on, and there's a roller to third base. Marine between hops, throws across the first base, and it gets away from the first baseman Schreiber, and Kelzer rounds first, and he will make second sliding. Game is a lot of fun for an official scorer. Sometimes an error is charged. And it's a 2-base error as Kelzer takes second base. On the wild throw, Eaton. It's a tough play for Noreen. He was between hops and he had to back up on the ball. He put it in the dirt and Schreiber couldn't save it. Leadoff runner aboard in the 5th inning, and Eaton, the pitcher, struck out swinging, reached on an error, 0 for 2. Now Gross ready, and here he comes. Swung on and fouled away on the first base side for strike 1. Handgartner on deck, and he is the fellow that grounded into the double play to end the 3rd inning, so he's got a little frustration to take out here. Here is the 1-strike delivery from Gross. Swung on, and that's rolled into the hole. It's short. Work is up with it. He's got a long throw, and he puts it on the money. And he gets Kelzer and holds the runner at the same time. Nice play there by Work. 6-3 the scoring, and there's one out for Handgartner, who has flown out to center field and then bounced into that 6-4-3 double play to end the 3rd inning. Nice throw there by Work, too, right on the money. And now the first pitch swung on, and that's rolled towards third, and that's Noreen with it. He's got it. He goes on to first in time, and again the runner has to hold as the ball's hit in front of him. Handgartner retired on the first pitch. 2 down, and that leaves it up to Truck. The DH struck out looking and walked in his 2 appearances, so he's 0 for 1 and has reached base once. Gross to the belt, and here is the pitch. Swung on, half swing, and he went around. Strike 1 to Truck. Andrew Nichols is on deck if Truck is able to prolong the inning here. Now the 0-1. And he drops down again and misses low. Evens the count, and a ball and a strike. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Now the pitch. That's off the plate, and it's 2-1. Again, Watertown has not been retired in order in any inning so far. Well, they've had opportunities. Now a runner in scoring position and 2 out, and here's the pitch. Breaking ball of beauty over for a strike, and that evens it up at 2-2. And Watertown has had runners in scoring position in every inning except the second so far. And here's the 2-2. Oh, a lovely breaking ball, and that's called low. And that runs out the string. 3 balls and 2 strikes. I think Truck wanted, or was kind of locked up and looked at the umpire there. Gross wanted that call. And here's the 3-2 coming. Swing and a miss, and he gets Truck swinging this time. And that retires Watertown in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We have played 5. And Eagle Lake maintains its lead 3-0 here on Prep Spotlight TV. Now we go to inning number 6 here in Waconia. 3-0 Eagle Lake over Watertown. That was, from the point of view of pitch count, Gross's best inning. He got off the field on only 10 pitches. He has quite far and away his best. He's thrown 100 pitches exactly through 5 innings and 59 strikes. And as we go to the 6th, Zach Eiton at 74 on his pitch count with 50 strikes, and he will face 6, 7, and 8 here in the 6th inning. Johnson, Helgett, and Noren are the scheduled batters. Again, we go to Class B here in Waconia for the next 2 games of the night. All right, here's Johnson, the catcher. Struck out swinging in the 2nd and grounded to short. An RBI ground out in the 4th inning. 0 for 2 with a run batted in. Eiton ready. There's the pitch. Johnson takes low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Starting to get on a bit in this game. Eagle Lake has scored each of the last 3 innings, and now he runs Johnson up the ladder with a fastball, and he springs and misses. 1-1. Eagle Lake single runs in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th innings. Open up an advantage. Here's a pitch, and there's a fastball in the dirt, and it is 2-1. We do have activity down the line. It's Derek Hafner as strike there, and it's now 2-2 to Johnson. Derek Hafner, number 12, warming up down the line for Watertown. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss by Johnson. He strikes out for the second time. Fastball had some tail on it as well. Fourth strikeout for Eiton, and here is Helgett, the right fielder. Grounded to second base, line to center, 0 for 2. And that was not, in fact, Eiton, the pitcher. It is the pitch, a ground ball towards the right side by Helgett, and it's picked up there. Handgartner around to first to retire Helgett. The pitcher is Matt Butler. So Eiton's day is over on the mound anyway. 2 out quickly here, and here's Noren at the plate. Reached on an error and scored and grounded to short. He is 0 for 2. Eiton goes 5 innings, allows 3 runs, 2 earned. 4 hits. There's a pitch off the plate. Three strikeouts, 1 walk, and hit a batter. 74 pitches and 50 strikes. There's a swing and a miss by Noreen, and it's 2 balls and a strike now. He is 0 for 2. And again, they do have pitchers warming up behind. So here's the pitch. Fouled back by Noreen, and that keeps the count even. Now the 2-2 delivery. Breaking ball called, 3rd strike. And Noreen is caught looking to end the 6th inning. 2 strikeouts in the frame. And Eagle Lake goes scoreless. Nothing across. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Eagle Lake by 3.
Celebrate the end of the 2021 Town Ball season. Join your teammates, rivals, and ball fans from around the state at the Twins game on September 11th. Special ticket pricing for Town Ball players and fans. Salutes to the newly crowned champs and a very fun night at the ballpark. Order your tickets at twinsbaseball.com/townball and wear your town's team colors to Target Field on September 11th.
Bottom of the 6th, and a pitching change for Eagle Lake as well. Another one of the draftees, TJ Novak, is in, wearing number 1, right-handed pitcher. The book is closed on Dalton Gross. 5 innings, no runs, 2 hits, 6 walks, 4 strikeouts, 100 pitches on the nose, and 59 strikes. And he leaves as the pitcher of record. Watertown batting here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and they will have a new pitcher to look at, a right-hander. No other changes for Eagle Lake as Johnson, the catcher, goes out and has some words of encouragement for his pitcher. 7, 8, 9 due up for Watertown here in the 6th inning. Nichols, Meyer, and Keevy, the scheduled batters. Novak ready, and he winds and works, and he is on the corner with a fastball for strike 1. So the book closed on both starters here. Iden went 5 innings, 3 runs, 2 earned, and here is the pitch. That is a floater off the plate, 1-1. Nichols fouled out to third base his first time up and was hit by a pitch in the 4th. He is 0 for 1 officially. He swings at the linesman, a first right at Schreiber, and he makes the catch. The old Atom ball. And 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th inning for Meyer, who has walked and struck out 0 for 1. Schreiber didn't have to move there as Nichols hit a blue dart right at him, and now the pitch from Novak swung on, and that is looped into right center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Well, Jackson Meyer is aboard with a 1-out single, thinks about it, takes a big turn, and a strong throw to second base. Jackson Meyer aboard, 3rd hit for the Red Devils. Here's Keevy, the first baseman, struck out looking, bounced into a fielder's choice. He is 0 for 2. They're hoping for a contribution from the bottom 3rd of the order. Here as Meyer gets his lead from first base. Novak ready. Noreen in on the grass at third base. Here's the pitch. A fastball up. 1 ball and no strikes. Novak working with a 1-out base runner here. Comes to the belt and delivers. Breaking ball inside. Didn't miss by a whole lot, but it missed, and it's 2-0. 2-0. Excuse me. Novak sets, and here he comes. Fastball is on the corner. And it's 2-1. He's going to look there at the right side of the infield and see Meyer taking his lead. A good lead at first base. Novak puts a slider right over, and it is even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's some bite to that breaking ball, and he's ready now on 2-2. Here's the pitch. Same pitch, and he missed with that one, and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes, but good movement on that pitch. You see it start in on the right-handed batter, and then it tails away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to short left field. Atherton coming on, and he makes the catch to retire Keevy. 2 gone, top of the order, Cheetah. Here in the 6th inning, he is 2 for 3. Single to right his first 2 times up and popped to second his last time. Again, a 2-out base runner here. Watertown has left runners on base in every inning today. Here's the pitch. Noreen charges from third, and the fastball is away for ball 1 to Cheetah. Ben Smith on deck if Cheetah can reach here. Now comes set. Here's the pitch. Slider over. 1-1, and that pitch will break inward, of course, to a left-handed batter. Tails away from the righty. Cheetah open stance at the plate, and here's the pitch. Swung on and rolled towards first. Schreiber gets it, and he can't make a play. And Cheetah will reach. The question is, where's the pitcher on that play? Ground ball to the right side. And Novak held his spot on the mound. Maybe he thought that Schreiber was going to be able to make that play himself. And I expect that'll be an error, and it is. So Meyer advances to second, and here's Ben Smith. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, and reached on a fielder's choice. And there's a breaking ball that is on the corner for strike 1 to Smith. 3rd error against Eagle Lake in this game. And another opportunity here for the Red Devils as Smith fouls it back to the screen. 2 strikes on the hitter. And again, Watertown has had a runner, not to belabor the point, had a runner in scoring position in every inning but the second so far. No balls, 2 strikes. Novak Sets and delivers. Swung on, and that's rolled towards the right side. Ross over. Picks it up, throws on to first, and that retires Smith on the side. In the 6th inning, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 more left. And we have played 6 here. And our score is Eagle Lake 3, Watertown nothing.
All summer long, you have gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone! A home run!
Diamonds that decorate and help define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball in our hometowns. And on September 11th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Royals at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the newly crowned state amateur champs will be honored at the Town Ball Tavern and during a pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3! Fairmont, state champions in 2020.
Congratulations to the Fairmont Martins. They are your 2020.
For tickets to the Twins' Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 11th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
Go to the 7th inning. And Matt Butler, a little late coming out of the dugout there, has yet to throw a warm-up pitch. Aiton is in the game at first base, so he never left when he ended his pitching stint in the 6th inning. Due up in the 7th inning. 9-1-2 for Eagle Lake. Ross, Gertzen, and Work. They have a 3-0 advantage as they try to book a place in play tomorrow. Ross is 1 for 1. Sacrifice bunt in the 1st inning, singled and scored in the 5th. Now the pitch. A strike call, a little tail on that fastball there from relief pitcher Matt Butler. Now the pitch, and that's off the plate. One and one to Ross. Now the pitch. Late on a fastball. And it's 1-2, 11 pitches in the 6th inning for Butler, 7 strikes. Now the pitch. That's swung on and missed. They have to throw him out, though, as the pitch is in the dirt. And the throw is wide, and the first baseman not able to hold the bag. And that's going to be a strikeout. Ross does strike out, but then reaches on a throwing error. So it's the 3rd strikeout for Butler, but an error, and they're giving the error, that can't be right. They're giving the error to Aiton at first base, and the throw was in the dirt, and Tyson did not put an accurate throw on the bag, and here's Gertzen. And he takes a pitch on the corner for strike 1. Gertzen is 0 for 2, grounded to short, flew to right, and walked in his 3 appearances so far. Here's the 0-1. Bunt. Caught in the air, throw to first base, and that time Aiton laid out and caught the throw off the shoe tops. And the runner, Ross, is able to get back, so Gertzen is out on a foul bunt attempt. First out, and here's Work, who is 1 for 3. Flown to center, singled in a run, and struck out looking. Ross gets his lead from first base. Here's the pitch, and Work takes low and away for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Butler puts a fastball over for a strike. 1-1. Owen Atherton is on deck for Eagle Lake. As we play top of the seventh here in Waconia. There's a fastball up, 2 balls and a strike to Work. In our first game today, a 5-0 win for Sobieski over the Dumont Saints. Caleb Struck, a 2-hit shutout in that game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Late on a fastball there. He threw it right past him. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Butler's got 3 strikeouts. Now comes to the belt, and here is the 2-2, and that's in the dirt. A good take there by Work to avoid going fishing there. The count is full 3-2. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Strike 3, throw down to second base is not in time, so it is a strikeout. Work goes down swinging. 4th strikeout for Butler and a stolen base for Ross. And here is Owen Atherton, who is 1 for 3. Popped to the pitcher line to third and then singled to left his last time up. And he will try to solve Matt Butler as he's trying to keep Watertown in this game here as they trail by 3. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, and that caught the catcher. Strike 1. Jake Schreiber due up next for Eagle Lake. Each team has made 3 errors in this game. Here's the 0-1. Fastball right through there for a strike. Butler on a relief of Zach Eiton, who worked the first 5. Now he is a pitch away from getting off the field here in the 7th. 0-2, swung on and fouled towards the dugout on the third base side. Count holds, no balls and 2 strikes. Now Butler to the belt, and he's ready on the 0-2, and he's upstairs, just missed with a fastball. Atherton had a notion, did not swing. Now Butler works 1-2. That one in the dirt, swung and missed. They're going to have to throw him out again, and he is going to make it. He's going to reach. The strikeout and a wild pitch there that will allow Atherton to reach. And will allow Ross to take third. I don't think I've ever seen it, and now as the Watertown coaches coming out to have a discussion with the plate umpire, I don't think I've ever seen 2 players reach on drop third strikes in an inning. So now Jake Schreiber at the plate, and Butler is in a position where he can do a very unique thing in baseball here. Here's a pitch, and it's up. 1 ball and no strikes. He has the ability to strike out 4 men in an inning if he can strike out Schreiber here. One ball and no strikes. Runners at the corners for Eagle Lake with 2 out here in the 7th. And the pitch. That's off the plate. Nope, it's on the corner. Excuse me. Strike 1. 1-1. Gutter waits on deck, but 2 runners reaching on third strikes in the dirt. Runner goes from first, and there's no throw. A strike called, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The question becomes, do you score a stolen base there? Most people will, and I would, but sometimes they'll do it on defensive indifference. But here's the 1-2 delivery, and it is on the corner, and Butler strikes out 4 men in the 7th inning. How do you like that? No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left, 6.5. And Eagle Lake leads at 3-0 stretch time here in Waconia. Well, now we've seen everything. We have seen a team no-hit twice in the same tournament. And now we have seen a pitcher strike out 4 men in an inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and it'll be Kelzer to lead off. It's 3-4-5 up for the Red Devils. Kelzer, Eiton, and Handgartner are the scheduled batters. 2nd inning of work for Novak, who needed 16 pitches in the 6th. Now faces the bottom of the 7th. There's the pitch, and that is over for strike 1 to Kelzer, who is 0 for 1. He's walked twice, reached on an error, so he's been on base all 3 times, but he's 0 for 1 officially. And here's the pitch. Pitch outside for ball 1. And if you haven't heard, St. Martin, which won a playoff game despite being no-hit, was no-hit again today. And a 3-0 loss. There's a ground ball slowly hit towards the third base side. Noreen charges, juggles, double clutches, has no play. And an infield single for Kelzer to start the 7th inning. Here's Eiton. Fourth hit for Watertown, and here's Eiton, who's struck out, reached on an error, and grounded to short. 0 for 3 officially. Kelzer gets his lead from first, and the pitch is in there for a strike from Novak. Handgartner on deck, and again, Watertown gets a leadoff batter on base, and again has a base runner. Here's the 0-1. Fastball on the inside corner, tailed back over the plate. 2 strikes to Eiton. Novak came on in relief in the 6th inning. Here's the 0-2 delivery, and that is low and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Came on in relief of Dalton Gross. Worked the first 5 innings. Now the 1-2. Eiton swings and misses on a breaking pitch, and he is a strikeout victim here in the 7th. First strikeout for Novak, and here's Handgartner, who is 0 for 3, flew to center, bounced into a double play, and grounded to third. And we're going to get a runner here for Kelzer. And coming in for him to run is Wyatt McCabe, number 48, the pinch runner. One out, bottom of the 7th inning. 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for Eagle Lake. No runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for Watertown. Now it comes set. Good lead at first base for McCabe, and there's a fastball over for a strike, 0-1. Truck, the DH, sits on deck, or stands as you prefer. Novak sets, 0-1. And that is over for strike two. Two fastballs to Handgartner to start off, and they've both been perfectly placed. Two strikes to count. Here's the set and the delivery off the plate. 1-2. Wyatt McCabe had a good lead there at first base. And still has a good lead now. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Throw to first base, and the runner gets back. The strikeout recorded is Handgartner, who was down swinging. Second straight strikeout for Novak, and here is Truck. 0 for 2 with a walk. He struck out twice. As Novak tries to get his team off the field, his new team. Here is the pitch. Breaking ball is over for a strike. 0-1. Both pitchers for Eagle Lake in this game were draftees. There's the 0-1. Swung on, and that's sliced foul. Didn't miss the dugout by much, and that's why you keep your head up. Dalton Gross from Waterville started this game. TJ Novak from Minnesota Lake is now in there. Nolan Gross from Waterville is the third draftee. Now the 0-2, there goes the runner. Pitches up for a ball. Strong throw to second base. And he is out. Caught stealing, Kelzer. 2-4. And that is it for Watertown in the seventh inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, nobody left. We have played 7, and it's 3-0.
Town ball tour. Head to the small towns and tell people what it's all about.
A lot of excitement. Weather is fantastic.
This place has been here since the early 80s.
This is a baseball town.
The town is here. The kids are here. It's safe. It's a wonderful environment. We certainly met some wonderful characters.
Thanks for joining us for another season of Fox 9's Town Ball Tour.
All right, go to the 8th inning, and Eagle Lake has a 3-0 advantage. And Butler will face Seth Gutter to get things going here. Gutter has struck out 6 in 2 innings. He struck out 4 batters last inning. It's just been kind of one of those days where the beauty and some of the oddities of baseball will show themselves through. And here's a pitch swung on, a little flare hit behind third base. Smith going back, shortstop coming over. Smith, the third baseman, makes the catch in foul ground to retire Gutter for the first out in the 8th. .32 pitches, 22 strikes for Butler. And now Luke Johnson, who struck out twice and driven in a run with a ground out. Here's the pitch. Threw a fastball past him for strike 1. Helget is on deck. And then things starting to get a little bit urgent here for the Red Devils as they come to the plate in the bottom of the 8th. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss, and a breaking ball away, and it is 0-2. He is throwing good stuff. 0-2. Swung on and grounded towards the right side. Off the bag! And it gets past Eiton. It's going to be a base hit for Johnson. And Luke Johnson scores a bullseye on first base. And singles with one out, and here's Helgut, the right fielder, is 0 for 3, grounded out to second twice, and lined to center field. So he's 0 for 3. Noreen on deck, so baseball is a bit of luck. Here's the pitch, and that is up for ball one, and Eagle Lake has, to a large extent, had it this afternoon. Now Butler ready, and there is a fastball a little bit low, and it's now 2 balls and no strikes to Matt Helgut. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Threw the fastball past him. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the set and the pitch. Bender is over for a called third strike. 7th strikeout for Butler in relief, and it'll bring up Noreen, the third baseman. Noreen reached on an error and scored, grounded to short, struck out looking. Now Butler comes to the plate, and it is on the corner for strike 1. Butler has been spot on. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and sliced fouled on the third base side, and that will find a home over the fence on the third base side. 2 strikes. Ross is on deck, the number 9 man for the Expos. Butler ready. Comes set. Here's the pitch, and that is off the plate. 1-2. But 7 strikeouts in 2 2/3 innings of work, only 5 of which were the conventional ones where the batter actually went to the dugout. And there's a swing and a miss by Noreen. He has to run. The throw to first base this time is right on the bag, and a strikeout for Butler. And that retires Eagle Lake in the 8th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 7.5. Eagle Lake 3-0 here on Prep Spotlight TV. Get a look at some of the fans here at Lions Field in Waconia. Again, a good crowd here this afternoon to watch these teams get deep into the playoffs. Novak ready to start his 3rd inning on the mound in relief. And Truick will be the batter. He was at the plate when McCabe was thrown out stealing to end the 7th inning. "29 pitches, 21 strikes for Novak through 2 innings of relief. So he will face 6, 7, and 8. Truck, Nichols, and Meyer, with Watertown needing to get started here. Truck, as we mentioned, his last time up is 0 for 2, struck out twice and walked in this game. Eagle Lake 6 outs away here, and they have a 3-0 advantage. Novak winds and works. And that is held there for the umpire's benefit, and it's called ball 1. Now ready to go again. Novak works, and that one is on the corner, and that's called. The catcher doesn't have to hold that one. It's 1-1. Zach Eiten started for Watertown with the first 5 innings. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Drops down, and boy, a little swerve on that breaking pitch, and it's 1-2 to Truck. Both starting pitchers working 5 innings. Dalton Gross going 5 for Eagle Lake. And here's a pitch. It is a little bit low. And he tried to frame it, pull up in the zone, but the umpire doesn't buy it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He got him, and truck goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And that is strikeout number 3 for Novak. And here's Nichols, the right fielder. Fouled to third, hit by a pitch, and lined out to first. 0 for 2. Having reached once. Now the pitch swung on, and that is looped off the fists into short left field, and it is going to drop for a base hit. Atherton over to play it. Big turn at first for Nichols, but he will hold up with a single. Goes the opposite way. He got jammed. It's about everything a pitcher wants to do, but he fought it off for a base hit to left. And now here is Matt Butler. And he takes inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Batting in the spot originally held by Jackson Meyer, the shortstop. Now the pitch. Breaking ball is over. And it's a ball and a strike. Meyer in the day was 1 for 2 with a walk. Ground ball to the right side, and it gets through for a base hit. Nichols will stop at second, and there's 2 on here for Watertown in the bottom of the 8th as Butler comes through and helps himself with a base hit to right. 2 on, 1 out. And here is Jadrian Keevy, the first baseman, who is 0 for 3, struck out looking. Reached on a fielder's choice and flew to left, and now the infield will come in at the corners for Eagle Lake. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the screen by Keevy for strike 1. Cheetah on deck, the chance to flip the order here and get the top hitters up one more time for Watertown, still trying to find a way to break through. They've left 11 runners on base so far. Ground ball to the right side, and it gets underneath. Schreiber at first base, picked up, and throw is too late to first base from Ross, and they're loaded with 1 out for Sheeta. And that's going to be an error on Schreiber at first base. Nichols to third, Butler to second, Keevy at first for Cheetah, and that is going to bring a conference on the mound here as Watertown has loaded the bases. They did that in the 3rd inning. They did it in the 4th inning. And they've done it again here in the bottom of the 8th. Just going over what they're going to do. The ball is hit where. Cheetah on the day is 2 for 4, singled his first 2 times up, popped to second base, and reached on an error on his last time up. Schreiber didn't keep his head down on the ball, and it scooted under his glove last time, and now Eagle Lake in a jam here as Watertown has loaded the bases with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball over for a strike. Ben Smith waits on deck. Now Novak comes set, 0-1. Swung on and beaten foul down the first baseline. It's 0-2 now to Cheetah. Novak has 3 strikeouts and no walks in 2 1/3 innings of work to this point. Here's the pitch. Swung on the line, right back, past the box, picked up at second base, and they don't get a force. Ross picked it up. Work thought he was on the bag, and oh, there's a rhubarb here as Watertown is on the board. Scoring is a base hit. And a discussion there between the Eagle Lake players and the base umpire. It's an infield single for Cheetah. Nichols scores. Butler goes to third. Keevy to second. And the bases remain loaded for Ben Smith, who was 0 for 4. He struck out twice, reached on a fielder's choice, and grounded to second base. And Eagle Lake none too happy there, but cloud of dust around second base. It was hard to tell from my vantage point whether he held the bag or not, but Work certainly thought he did. Bases loaded for Smith. Here's the pitch. And it's a strike called. Fastball on the inside corner to Smith. So Watertown gets on the board here in the 8th inning. Still trails by 2. And the pitch. Oh, and in there, and a nice take by Smith. 1-1, but a hit to the outfield will probably tie the game. As of now, the run is earned. And the 1-1 pitch to Nichols, and that is in the dirt. A nice stop there by Johnson. 2-1. Actually, that run would be earned in any event. 2-1. Swung on a hit on a line to right field. Helget is over for it, and it's over his head. And it's going to roll to the fence. Butler scores. Keevy scores. Cheetah around third. He will score. Throw to third is in time. And Eagle Lake gets the runner at third base, but it is a bases-clearing double for Ben Smith. And Watertown has grabbed the lead, 4-3. (9-4-5) on Smith at third base, but it's a double to right field, 3-run score. And now here is Kelzer. Complete change of momentum, and now it's the pitch pop behind short. Work goes over for it. Now coming in the center fielder, Gertzen, he makes the catch, and it retires Kelzer, but Watertown comes up with 4 runs in the 8th inning on 4 hits, 1 error, and they leave no one. We go to the 9th, and Watertown has the lead 4-3. All right, we go to the 9th, and it is 4-3. Watertown rallying with 4 in the bottom of the 8th. 3 of those runs against Novak are earned. It's a bases clearing double by Ben Smith. Now in the 9th inning, Eagle Lake will have 9-1 and 2 up. And now Butler has a chance to come back and win the game. And Scott Eiton off the hook. Gross no longer the pitcher of record, so it's the 2 relievers that are the pitchers of record in this game. And we play the 9th. And we'll see if Butler has the ability to finish off his win. Earl Weaver said it. He said baseball is the best game because you have to throw the ball over the plate and give the other man his chance. And that is certainly true for Watertown here in the 8th inning, trailing 3-0. They come up with 4, and now they go to the 9th, leading for the first time in the game. Tony Ross at the plate. He is 1 for 2, singled, reached on an error, and a sacrifice, and he takes a strike called from Butler. Now ready, and here comes the pitch, and that is off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gertzen on deck. Work, the scheduled third man here for Eagle Lake in the 9th. Here's the pitch. And that is called low, and it's 2 balls and a strike to Ross. Now Butler works, and that is over for a strike. 2-2. So Butler, who was struck out 7 in relief, got him looking, and Ross knew it. He heads back to the dugout. A strikeout victim, number 8 for Butler. And here is Max Gertzen. He is 0 for 3. Grounded to short, flew to right, walked, and fouled to the catcher. Butler works, and he looks at strike 1 right down the middle. Work is on deck. Now the pitch. Oh, he ran him up the ladder, and Gertzen swings and misses for strike 2. Well, the momentum certainly shifts here as Eagle Lake now scrambling, needing a run in the 9th, trailing 4-3. Here's the 0-2. And a appeal at first base. No swing. 1-2. Now Butler to the belt, works 1-2. Swung on and hit towards the middle to his left. Meyer fields, throws on to first, and it is in time. And Gertzen is retired 6-3. And that'll leave it up to Matt Work, the shortstop. Work is 1 for 4. Singled in the 3rd inning, struck out twice, and flew to center. Now the pitch. Work takes a fastball over for strike 1. What a turn of events here. Butler ready. Swing and a miss by Work. It's 0-2. One pitch away from a remarkable win. Butler ready. Here he comes, and it is off the plate. Work with a wonderful take there considering the circumstances. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Eagle Lake shortstop. Now the pitch. Breaking ball floats inside, and it is 2-2. Butler ready. 2-2. Fastball. Swung on and missed, and the game is over. And a tremendous win and an ovation from the Watertown faithful. They come back from the dead, and they win it 4-3. Matt Butler, the winning pitcher in relief, strikes out 9. And you see the teams congratulating each other. Eagle Lake led it till the very last, and then fell victim to a 4-run uprising in the 8th inning. The final totals, as I put them into the book here. Watertown 4 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. They leave 11. And Eagle Lake 3 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors. They leave 8. The winning pitcher is Matt Butler in relief. He goes 4 innings. He strikes out 9.
70 years ago, Watertown won the state. 70 years ago, this year.
And as I figure this out here, through 58 pitches, 41 strikes. And he allowed 1 hit in 4 innings of work, struck out 9, walked no one. Tremendous effort in relief of Zach Eiten. The losing pitcher for Eagle Lake is TJ Novak. He went 3 innings, allowed 4 runs, 3 earned, 6 hits. He struck out 3 and walked none. Time of the game, 2 hours, 12 minutes here in Lions Field in Waconia. A great game and a bases-clearing double by Ben Smith wins it for Watertown, who won the state amateur baseball championship 70 years ago. This year they stay alive and they come back from the dead to beat Eagle Lake 4-3 and a great finish here in game number 2. We'll take a break and come back with Class B action starting at about 4:30 here on Prep Spotlight TV. Jeff Papasink, thanks so much for watching. This is the state Class C amateur baseball tournament on Prep Spotlight TV.
Amateur baseball is one of Minnesota's great sporting traditions. The state tournament brings together hundreds of communities in late summer at great ballparks all around the state. Coverage of every game can be found on PrepSpotlight.tv. PrepSpotlight.tv's coverage of today's state tournament game is made possible by the Minnesota Baseball Association, and also with help from the Minnesota Twins. Celebrate Town Ball with the Twins on September 11th. Visit twinsbaseball.com/townball for details. Now let's get to the ballpark.